The Jabberwock with eyes of flame came whiffling through the tulgey wood, and burbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through the vorpal blade went snicker-snack. He left it dead, and with its head he went galumphing back.
Lewis Carroll's Jabberwocky, a nonsense classic, but for Gary Dexter, a mere warm-up. The 53-year-old's a street poetry performer in Norwich. He recites everything from Shakespeare to Spike Milligan, and he's memorised about 150 poems.
People say, well, the beggars are getting much more cultured these days, but they also seem rather mystified. You know, why? Why are you doing this? Why are you standing around in the cold? But, you know, people in general are very positive. Thank you.
From sonnets on St Stephen's to haikus on the Haymarket, Gary's been plying his literary busking trade for the last 6 months.
Tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night.
He ventures out mainly on Friday and Saturday nights. Responses are mixed. Sometimes he can earn dozens of pounds for a few hours of recitals, and he has been known to offer poetic inspiration to the odd late-night reveller looking for romance.
I said to him, how about this? The life that I have is all that I have, and the life that I have is yours. He gave me £3, and he went about 10 steps up the road, and he found the first woman he could, and he bawled into her face, the life that I have is all that I have, and the life that I have is yours. And now they're both happily married.
Gary has a master's in modern poetry, and he worked as a writer for 25 years, penning around 20 books. He says Norwich's favourite poem is If by Rudyard Kipling, but his repertoire is vast. He can recite verse in French, German, Italian, and even Japanese, and he's now being booked for parties and weddings.
People say to me, only in Norwich. And what they mean by that is that Norwich is the kind of place, the only kind of place where this sort of thing could happen. People like to think that Norwich is a bit different, and so I'm glad to be contributing to that in this small way.
I thought it was absolutely excellent that he remembered all the lines from just something I'd plucked out of my head.
I think it's amazing how he remembers it. I never saw in my life one person in front of me doing a poem, and it was amazing.
So if you hear a ditty in the fine city, don't think it weird or strange. It's just the master of rhyme who's simply sublime and responds to the jingle of change. Rob Setchell, Mustard TV, Norwich.